I'm Cute Spooky, and today I'm talking about the fun and cute RPG Monster Hunter Stories. I picked this game up when it was on sale for $13, and it is well worth that price. I'm about 17 hours in, so keep that in mind while watching this review. Let's start with the story, because this is Monster Hunter Stories after all. You play as a monster rider instead of a monster hunter. Makes you wonder why they didn't call it Monster Rider Stories. Anyway, in this game, you don't hunt monsters. You befriend them through kinship, ride around on them, and use their various abilities to traverse the terrain. Early in the game, your village is attacked and destroyed by a big, scary, blighted monster. A year after the attack, the village is rebuilt, and it's time to become an official rider. This is where the tutorial comes in. It teaches various game mechanics and is about 2 to 3 hours long. As you explore the world, you'll learn more about the Black Blight and see how it's affected other areas. You'll also meet a cast of quirky and charming characters. The characters are very anime in how they speak and how they react. It's a joy getting to know everyone, and it feels like you're on a light-hearted adventure most of the time. You'll eventually come across monster hunters during your travels. At first, they think you're super weird for befriending monsters. Over time, you'll earn their trust and work together to stop the threat of the Black Blight. The story has some surprise twists later on as well, but I won't spoil them for you. The battle system in this game is turn-based and works like rock, paper, scissors. You have power, speed, and tactical attacks to choose from. Power beats tactical, tactical beats speed, and speed beats power. If you've played Pokemon, it's easy to remember because power is red, tactical is green, and speed is blue. However, the system is more complicated than Pokemon battles. You also have access to special skills, which can buff, debuff, or deal damage. Sometimes monsters can use abilities that disable one of your regular attacks. For example, they can disable your speed attack, then attack you with a power attack, so you can't get the upper hand that round. Every monster has a unique attack pattern that you'll memorize over time. You'll have to guess in the beginning which attacks to expect. Sometimes you can get hints from the text at the beginning of battles. I didn't find it too difficult to figure them out, but the boss monsters are more unpredictable than the regular ones, so don't feel bad if it takes multiple attempts to figure them out. Sometimes you have to press the A button or rotate the R stick rapidly during battle. These events seem to pop up randomly, and I don't like them very much. Each time you win the head-to-head, your kinship meter increases. Once it's full, you can get on top of your monstie and choose its attacks directly. Usually your monstie chooses its attacks in battle. You can raise the kinship meter to level 3 while riding your monstie, and every monstie has a special attack they can use. The higher the kinship level, the harder it hits. Once you use a special attack, you'll hop off your monstie and go back to regular battle. If you're reckless and lose the head-to-heads, you can be knocked off your monstie prematurely and unable to use the special attack. The last feature of the battle system is the battle pouch, which carries various items like potions. You don't have access to your full inventory during battles, so set up your battle pouch beforehand. I mostly use it for healing, but I've used some items that buff up my monstie or make it easier for the enemy monster to retreat to its den. When you or your monstie's health bars hit 0, it's not over yet. These 3 hearts are the real health bar. Every time your HP goes to 0, you lose a heart. Once you lose all 3 hearts, the battle ends and you're transported back to town. There are items you can put in your battle pouch that replenish those hearts, so I highly recommend having those available. Regarding equipment, you can buy weapons and armor outright, or craft them from monster parts. At the beginning of the game, you can only buy them. At a certain progression point, you'll unlock the ability to craft them, where you'll get the best gear moving forward. You can also equip talismans, which come with various effects. All of these come with different resistances as well. I change my loadout based on what big baddie I'm going up against next. There are 4 different types of quests in Monster Hunter Stories. You've got the main story quest, repeating side quest, non-repeating side quest, and forge quests. Main story quests guide you through the game's story and give you new areas to explore and monster bosses to fight. I've only done the repeating side quest a single time, but it's good that they are there when you need some more zenny, the game's currency. These come from the quest boards you'll find in every major settlement. The non-repeating side quests come directly from people and are more unique than the typical fetch quests. Forge quests are at the blacksmith, where you use monster parts and zinni to craft weapons and armor. I try to balance story quests with side quests, but tons of side quests appear as you progress. So I focus on the main story until a monster humbles me, and then I return to side stuff for a while. Exploration involves foraging, finding lost poogies, battling monsters, and searching monster dens. You forage by running around on your monstie and spamming the A button. There are all the typical Monster Hunter goodies to grab, like mushrooms, bugs, and honey. Poogies are these cute little pigs in costumes hidden across the world map. Each has a different outfit, and there's a list of rewards for finding them. My favorite so far is the bumblebee outfit. I mean, look at it. Although the sheep is a close second. There are 2 ways to find monster dens. Some appear on the world map, and others open up when a monster retreats during battle. I prefer those because I know exactly what monster I'll be getting. However, there are these golden rare monster dens that spawn sometimes, and I always make sure to grab eggs from those. I'm unsure how to tell a good egg from a mediocre one. I assume it has to do with the text that appears when you steal them, but I'm not sure if the egg pattern matters as well. There's also fishing, which I only do for quests that require it. The monsters you keep in the monster stalls can also go on adventures with expeditions. It's a feature you won't unlock for a while, but it's amazing for getting useful ingredients for crafting items you'll be using frequently. It also earns them some XP and use some money, so I always make sure they're out exploring. This game is easy to recommend to those already familiar with the Monster Hunter series because it has similar mechanics and it's fun taming and partnering up with familiar monsters. Though the battle system appears to be a simplified version of Pokemon's battle system at first glance, there's more depth to it that might throw some people off. There's no difficulty selector, so you must learn the mechanics to face the harder monster battles. The difficulty increases the further you progress, but I was never stuck for too long. I haven't completed the game though, so I still have more battles ahead of me. So if you're looking for a chill experience the entire time, this might not be the game for you. I've been enjoying my time with it, and I think it's well worth what I paid for it, but it'd be worth it even at full price. If you enjoyed the video, press the like. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. I cover cozy games, RPGs, and visual novels. If you guys enjoyed monster collecting, I've put together a top 10 monster collecting games on sale right now on my Steam Curator page. I'll have a link to that in the description below. My next video will be about Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. I can't believe we're getting a sequel to Fantasy Life. I'm so excited to play it, and I'm sure it'll have a lot for me to yap about. So look forward to that. I'll see you guys then. Bye!